Imagine a serene, crystal-clear lake nestled high in the mountains, surrounded by towering peaks and dense forests. It's a place so isolated you would think that no creature could survive there. But wait, there's a surprising twist. In these remote, hidden lakes, you'll often find fish swimming happily beneath the surface. But how did they get there? How do fish make their way into these isolated mountain lakes? Mountain lakes, often situated thousands of feet above sea level, seem like the last place you'd expect to find fish. With their steep, rugged terrain and little to no human activity, these lakes appear completely cut off from the rest of the world. Yet time and time again, scientists have discovered fish thriving in these remote spots. But how? Let's dive into the mystery. The journey of fish into mountain lakes isn't as mysterious as it seems. In fact, it's often more about the power of water and the unpredictable ways nature works. One way fish can end up in isolated mountain lakes is through natural water routes. Streams and rivers that feed into these lakes can sometimes carry fish upstream. In some cases, heavy rains or melting glaciers can create temporary water pathways that allow fish to travel long distances from larger bodies of water. But it's not all about nature's pathways. Believe it or not, humans have played a significant role in the transportation of fish into these isolated lakes. In the 19th and 20th centuries, people intentionally introduced fish into mountain lakes for recreational fishing. They'd release species like trout into remote lakes, often using helicopters or other means of transport to drop them in. Once fish are in these isolated lakes, they have to adapt to the harsh conditions. The water is often colder with less oxygen and sometimes fewer food sources. But fish are resilient creatures. Some fish species, like the famous golden trout, have evolved to thrive in these high-altitude environments. These fish have specialized adaptations, like slower metabolisms and the ability to tolerate low levels of oxygen, which help them survive in these extreme conditions. Fish can also be carried to mountain lakes through the help of birds. Some species of birds, like ospreys or herons, can carry fish in their beaks or claws and drop them into the water, introducing new life to the lake. Once dropped into the lake, these fish might find the perfect environment to survive and even reproduce, establishing a small population. So, how do fish get into isolated mountain lakes? It's a combination of natural water flow, human intervention, and sometimes the surprising journey of a bird. Whether by chance or intention, fish have found their way to some of the most hidden places on Earth, thriving against all odds. The next time you find yourself hiking near a mountain lake, take a moment to wonder, how did those fish get there? Nature truly has a way of surprising us, and sometimes the most isolated places hold the most unexpected stories. If you enjoyed this deep dive into nature's mysteries, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more fascinating stories from the world of wildlife. Thanks for watching.